First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Intended for Tip Wyman.
We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A pickup of 21 on that connection. 1st down, Cowboys.
21 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
That's fielded at the 7. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Throwing right away is Dart. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of a shotgun, it's Dart. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
3rd down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. Teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. And what a way to break the seal on scoring in this one. A special teams miscue. The fumbled punt taken back the other way. Greg, it's 6-0.
Yeah, and Mike, how often do we hear it? Every team stresses ball security. The ball is the most important thing on the field. And in this case, the returner gets loose with it. They force the fumble. And not only that, they scoop it up and they take it back for 6. You just can't have those mistakes, especially on special teams.
Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And they will finally run him down. A huge play for Dallas. 33 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Now a give on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Up the middle they go. They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Third and 6. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
It's a gain of 10.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he will score! Touchdown, Cowboys. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Viking 18.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Ready? 70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Check go.
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Dart. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Third and inches. They'll run the sneak. And he will have a Giants 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
At the 47-yard line.
What do you want? Ready, go.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Set up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
On play action, it is Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbor. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready, go, trap. Go, trap. Bronco 80. Check, smash. Check, smash. Hey, smash.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboom. And he'll take this one in. Cam Scatterboom. Touchdown, New York.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point is up and through. And the Giants will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19. Viking 18.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. set to go now on 1st and 10.
Red. Viking 18. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Bravo 80.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Christian Fulton off the corner, rushing in to bring him down.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
3rd and long. They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Throwing now on 3rd and long. They'll take a shot downfield from Musgrave.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That one underneath to Scalaboo. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing is Dart. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a 2nd and 12. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Scatterboo. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
At the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Scatterboo. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
2 yards on
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready? 1970 Lions.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, it's Scatterboo. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Once again, it's Scattergood. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jordan Whitehead is there to bring him down.
36-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60.
Now Dart. Forced out wide. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the give, it's Scattergood. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Savon Revel there to make the play.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, Dart flushed to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. They'll run with Scattergood. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, go.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled 1st half continues. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Giants will tie this game up here late in the 1st half.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the 1st half, first one of the 2nd half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams look good on the offensive side of the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway.
Okay, ready? Set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Take go.
They'll go play action here with Dart. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Dart. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nolan Smith in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
19 Lion.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe he's fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
First down, Dallas.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9. they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. That's good for a Dallas first down. Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Back to the air one more time. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will go up by 7.
The score, Cowboys 24, Giants 17. Brandon Aubrey.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
70 range, 70 range.
Third and short. Here's Dart. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter. He's on to punt it for the fourth time tonight. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And he is out of bounds, but the fake worked, picking up the first down. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Run straight ahead, that's Scatterboot. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and a yard.
60, here we go, set.
Throwing, Dart. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he will have a Giants first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
A give out of the gun, and it's Scatterboot. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Giants.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jordan Whitehead is there to bring him down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Okay, ready?
From the 22 now, here's second and 6.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's a second and 6.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Right back to Scataboot on first down. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Set up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
A play fake. Now Dart on the run to the right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Turn and hand this one off. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 6-yard line.
Second and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it over the middle of the tight end Musgrave. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Cowboys.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
It is second and 6. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. They'll stick with him again. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
To the ground, a first down run. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 19-18.
Back to throw. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Up the middle they go. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Red. 70 Lions. Get up.
Now give on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back at the 28-yard
And the
line.
Giants here will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of shotgun. It's done. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 29-yard line.
19 Lions.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Whitehead. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Got it. Ready? Ready? 60. Ready?
Handoff here, up the middle, and that'll be a pickup of 3. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking a timeout. $1:54 to go.
And 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now a give up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
18-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.